it's important anytime you read a biblical book to remember its genre, right? So you wouldn't read Matthew the same way you'd read the Psalms, because one's poetic and one's a narrative. You wouldn't read, Genesis the same way you read Revelation, at least hopefully not. And so when it comes to Revelation, it's important to remember that there's two kinds of literal in the Bible. There is literal language to make a literal point. Jesus went into this town means Jesus went into this town. And sometimes there's figurative language still to make a literal point. Here's what I mean by that. Does Jesus literally throw up a sword when it talks about a sword coming out of his mouth in Revelation? No. But that's not just an image for nothing. It's an image, it's figurative language to give the literal lesson of he's judging with his word. And so we don't need to think this. We don't need to have a wooden literalism where we're looking for a literal red dragon, because the Bible will tell us that's the devil. But at the same time, we don't want to just say because something's symbolic, it doesn't have any meaning. You have to ask, what is it symbolic for? And so what I would say is with Revelation, there's going to be a lot of symbolic imagery that is still meant to make a literal point. And so I need to ask myself, okay, this is the image. What is the literal point it's making? And I think that's the best way to think about literal regarding the book of literal and non-literal doesn't mean real versus fake. Sometimes people make that mistake.